Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we have first looks at lots of new Funko Pop announcements for next week. Now, as you may notice, we have a little bit of a new background today. I actually decided to try it out in a video here versus sitting on the couch today. I really like how it looks. It looks very bright in the back too with the new white shelves. If you haven't been checking out the Office Collection videos, I've actually been setting up these shelves in those videos. So one video was for One Piece, then we did a little anime miscellaneous shelf, we did a Marvel shelf, and we still have about 2 more shelves to do, which will most likely be my Naruto, Dragon Ball Z video games, and some other collection I have. But anyways, let me know how you guys feel about the background and how it looks, and if you guys want to see this more in the videos. Now, before we get started with our Funko news today, we do have our question of the day, which is, do you have a Funko Pop or character in your collection that has a really bad dad? Like a really bad dad. And this one's probably one of the worst. We have Invincible. I mean, this is literally a scene of where he literally beats his son. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump into everything new. Starting off with anime, we have Frieren here. So we do have a look at the entire common lineup for this set. This does include Frieren, Stark, Fern, as well as Himmel with a chase variation, and that chase is significantly different. Now that is what a chase should be. They did a really great job on that. And overall, this set is very colorful, very beautiful looking set. The box designs are really cool too. Now, like I said, this set and all the other sets we're talking about are expected to drop next week on Wednesday for pre-order, and this is a common set, so you'll pretty much be able to get it at most places. Though I'll also be updating you guys next week on Wednesday, during drop day anyways. But yes, we are expected at least one exclusive in this Frieren Wave 2 of Frieren herself, and we'll probably see that next week. Now, moving on for Marvel fans, we do have looks at the Wave 2 of X-Men 97. So this does include 2 Jubilees, featuring a chase where she's kind of frowning and broken sunglasses. That's about it on that chase. I would not say that's a good chase by any means. Now on the bottom there, another chase situation here and a Pop Plus, might I add. So this chase actually kind of has half the face torn, which is, I would say, a little bit better than the Jubilee chase in my opinion, but still not an insane difference. Anyways, though, moving on to some other new characters, we do have Nightcrawler there with 3 swords, kind of mid-teleport, which is really cool. Then we also have Magneto there. Love that little classic look for him. And then finally, Storm on the bottom. I gotta say, out of all of these, I feel Storm kind of got the short end of the stick. She looks very generic compared to the other ones where she controls the weather. They could have added so much to her pop, but maybe we'll get an exclusive variation that looks better. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be getting at least 1 exclusive in this way, but there could be more, and that 1 exclusive should be Gambit in his suit. Okay, so this next set isn't dropping next week, but given it's Marvel, I kind of wanted to do these back to back. But we do have looks at one of the next Funko NFT drops, which happens to be Marvel West Coast Avengers. So this does feature 8 redeemables, pretty crazy. We haven't had this many redeemables in a while, but we do have Tigra as a flocked exclusive Grail, then we have Ultron as a Grail, which looks crazy. Now next up, we did get Scarlet Witch in this set. We also have Claw, Wonder Man, Freddy Funko as Hawkeye on the bottom as the royalty, then we got Mockingbird and High Evolutionary. Now this drop does actually have 46,000 packs, which is a very high number, and it is expected to drop on June 24th at 11 a.m. PT. A lot of people are excited for the redeemables. They did do a lot of new characters in this set, but again, 46,000 is a lot, especially when a lot of the NFT lines just haven't been selling out due to high pack or due to the choices of the specific license. Again though, I really think they did a good job on these, and I'm loving that Ultron. I'm just not too confident on the amount of packs, but let me know what you guys think about this new NFT drop. Alright guys, moving on to more new pops for next week. This does include The Land Before Time. What a classic movie here. So check out the comment set. We have Ducky, Petrie, Spike, Littlefoot, Sarah, and Sharptooth there. They all look fantastic. I think they pretty much nailed these characters. I don't know if we're expected any exclusives in this set or if we just have commons here, but of course we will find out next week. Now, more pop movies includes Back to the Future here. We do have a pop moment of Doc and Marty after the DeLorean, took off. Obviously, you have the flames around both of their feet. I think that's a nice little touch there. And on the bottom there, we actually have Doc with the time machine. Both of these pops look fantastic. Next up for the pop icons line, we have yet another Bruce Lee pop here, and this one looks really good too. For sports fans, we actually got a new MLB mascot here of the Mariner Moose, and I love the fact that it has the baseball and bat. That's really cool, as well as we do have a pocket pop variation. Now back to pop movies, we actually have the original Tron pops here, including Kevin Flynn, Yori, and Tron on the light cycle there. That light cycle is actually really neat. I'm kind of curious if we're going to end up getting any Tron Ares pops, though. I guess if the movie is popular enough, it's possible, but there's some movies sometimes Funko just doesn't do pops of lately, so maybe. We'll see. Now, next up for DC Comics fans, we have a new comic cover of Green Lantern, and this is Hal Jordan, which is really awesome. I actually really like the fighting action pose he's in, and the mouth doesn't actually look bad on this one. Moving on for Biddy Pop fans, we actually have 3 new Biddy sets here of calendars. So we do actually have Lilo and Stitch, we also have Marvel, as well as Disney Princess, and these are all Christmas themed as well. Now, the last new line of pops expected next week includes Tim Burton movies here. So we do have a new Jack and Sally there. We also have Emily with the butterflies, which, what an amazing pop there, I gotta say. They did such a fantastic job. And then finally on the bottom there, we actually have Victor with Sparky from Frankenweenie. Now, obviously we have multiple variations of Jack, Sally, and Emily there. However, I think these turned out really great. These are just very great sculpts. Now guys, that should cover a majority of the expected common drops for next week. Again, a majority of these sets could end up having exclusives, more specifically Freerin as well as X-Men. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head. So stay tuned for any possible exclusives next week. I'll update you guys on Wednesday. For now though, let me know out of all those new announcements, which ones you're most excited for. Now for the rest of this video, I want to go over a couple miscellaneous updates I had for you. First up, for Stitch fans, over at Books A Million now, the 9,500 piece exclusive of Ruben Sleeping is actually in stock on their website if you do want to order it, as well as you can find it in person. Now over at Funko, we actually did have a recent drop. This is limited to 1,200 pieces, and we have a Jumbotron of Optimus Prime. Now a couple more Funko Shop updates for you guys. I want to let you know that the new Naruto pops are actually in stock now. This features Sasuke as well as the glow-in-the-dark exclusive. Then we have Iruka, as well as Sakura and Zabuza, and finally the Pocket Pop keychains. Now as far as that Haku exclusive, before you ask, I know you were probably already typing, some of you, no word on a stock count or a drop date just yet, but I do have to assume it is coming soon, hopefully at the end of this month or into July. I'll keep you guys posted. Now back to this page really quickly, I wanted to show you that the new Biker Mice from Mars pops are actually in stock, including Moto there, which is continued on the next page with the other 2, so you can complete that set if you're looking for. We also have the new Freddie Mercury Speech Bubble Pop available now, Star Wars Arcade Biddy Pop, the Ciense, and then finally on the bottom there, I want to let you guys know that the new King of the Hill set is actually dropping in stock this coming Monday, including that Hank Hill on the Lawnmower exclusive. So guys, make sure to hit up the Funko Shop if you need any new drops. Now next up for Pokemon fans, we actually have first looks at a new Raichu Pokemon Center exclusive, and this is part of that Pearlescent series exclusive, so it will drop in the Pokemon Center probably in the next month or 2. Next, for One Piece fans, it does look like Nami and Usopp are finally arriving overseas, more specifically the bronze statue pops here, so we do actually have a closer look at these. So obviously, like I mentioned, they did actually change up these designs. Funko did their own little twist on it, essentially. Didn't exactly match the statues one-to-one. So for that reason, I pretty much passed on the entire set. Anyways, though, let me know what you guys think about the in-person look at these new exclusives. Now, the last bit of news I have for you guys is over on Entertainment Earth, they did actually get a couple new in-stock drops here. We have some of the new Deadpool series pops, as well as the Arcane pops are actually finally in stock, including Echo, as well as Heimerdinger, and even Jinx. I will have a link down below in the description box if you want to pick up Jinx especially. I know she's really hard to grab, and keeping her in stock for a while was hard for stores, but now she is actively in stock, so I recommend picking it up. Well guys, that does wrap up today's Funko News Updates. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe and click that notification bell if you're new here. I do want to end off the video by saying a big shout out to all the awesome Patreon supporters of the channel. You guys are amazing for supporting myself and the channel. If you guys are interested and want to check out Patreon, the link is down below. We have a Patreon and Discord where we share a lot of information, news, restocks, updates, links, and more. And finally, make sure to follow me on all my social medias at SkittleRampage over on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and my Facebook page, so you can stay up to date. All right, love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.